1997 at Munson Stadium. Good crowd on the student side. Been doing a little challenging there, a little challenging. Robert Lee's kickoff is high and end over end, and it's going to be Scott about 7 yards deep. He bobbles it, so he's going to take a knee, and then starts at their own 20-yard line. See if we can check out the Jagged defense for you, see if there's any changes from the usual defense. Derek McDade is going to be starting one of the corners instead of Antoine Duncan. And Jamal Hall, the other corner. Adam Chacho and Aaron Hunt, the defensive ends. Michael Phelps and Andrew Keener, the tackles. Your backers are Josh Gibson and Paul Howard. Bashari Turner in there at one of the backers. Daniel Vogel, the rover. Ronnie Braxton. Your free safety at Tim Bilbrey is the strong safety. Shotgun for Quentin Morgan, the quarterback, and he throws it incomplete, but that's going to be a fumble. Kildrick Scott, he threw it behind the line of scrimmage. Jagged defense chases him down inside the 10-yard line. Back at about the 9. They're going to mark it at the 7. Loss of 13 for Denton. That was Kildrick Scott on the rush.
Yeah, big mistake there. Kenny, he should have just fallen on the ball and taken a loss of 2 or 3. Instead, he tried to get up and make something happen, which you got to admire that. But he lost 10 more yards trying to do that. And when you're already backed up to the 20-yard line and the Denison defense out here at homecoming at the jungle, that's trouble.
Second down and 22 from the 8-yard line. They'll call it pitch out right side. Not a whole lot there as the Jagged defense swarms under number 22, Ian Gaines. He gets a little bit out to about the 14-yard line. We'll give him a pickup of 6 for number 22, Ian Gaines.
Not a bad little run that time. They had some room coming around the right-hand side there, and I tell you what, the Broncos are they're going to be jacked up for this game. This is the #1 team in the state, and they haven't won yet. This could make their season. I mean, they're not going anywhere. Well, I say that they still have a chance to get in the playoffs, but if they win one game out of the season, they want it to be this game.
Number 10, Matt Fisher, split out wide left. Sean Wood, wide right from the shotgun again. Quentin Morgan, a Quentin Blair pass over to the left. That's Kildrick Scott. Not a whole lot there. Runs it back to the middle of the field. Picks up about 3 yards to the 17-yard line, but that's it. And Denton's going to have to punt the football.
Also number 35, Bashari Turner.
No score early at the jungle.
Nice defensive start for the Jackets.
Stephen Jennings needs a kick.
And the Jackets look like they come up now and want to maybe try a block here as they put 10 on the line of scrimmage. DeJuan Gentry, the lone man deep. The punt is away, and it's got to bounce and roll across midfield. DeJuan Gentry gets away from it, takes a Denton roll all the way down to the Denison 43-yard line. The Jackets set up shop there. Quick 30-second timeout. This is Denison Yellow Jacket Football on KIKL. Back in action here at Munson Stadium, trying to get some of our sponsors in for you real quick, and we missed some very important action. Terrence Riddick rolls down around to his left there, throws the ball a little high, intended for Tim Bilbrey, goes incomplete, picked off by number 30, Tony Love, returns it to the just inside the Yellow Jacket 40-yard line, and Denton has the first big play of the ball game tonight, as Denton now sets up shop inside the Jacket 40-yard line. First and 10 for the Broncos from the Jacket 39, we'll call it. Twins to the left, pitch out, left side, that's Ian Gaines, the tailback. He turns the corner down to about the 30, call it the 36 where they're going to mark it. 35, pickup of 4 for Ian Gaines. So early on, that's only Terrence Riddick's second interception of the season.
Right, and that ball was just thrown a little bit too high for Tim Bilbrey, and he tipped it, actually went up in the air, and that gave number 30, Tony Love, a little bit of time to get underneath it and pick it off.
Second and 5 for the Broncos from the Jacket 35. They're going to give it up the middle, fumble.
Fumble on the play.
And it looks like
that's going to be a no play. They had illegal motion that time.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't hear a whistle before the play. I thought it looked like the slot man over here.
He did. They did drop a flag here.
And it is illegal motion.
Flag on the play, illegal motion.
But was it a dead ball foul? Illegal motion is not a dead ball foul. because I didn't think I heard a whistle before the play. Nevertheless, he got back on his own fumble, did Ian Gaines. Ian Gaines getting the most work so far. 33 carries, 173 on the season. He's averaging about 5.5 per carry. Keldrick Scott, 125 carries, 479. He's averaging about 3 yards, almost 4 yards a carry. They back him up 5, and it'll still be second down back to the 40. Second down and a little over 10. 8:58 to play first quarter. No score. Denton with the first big break. They got the ball at the Jacket 40-yard line. Second down and 10. And Morgan wants to throw the football. It falls incomplete. Thrown a little bit low and a flag down.
Tackle incomplete. There's a flag down on the play.
Jamal Hull out there, maybe on the back, was intended for number 12, Aaron Brunson. Excuse me, number 10, Matt Fisher.
Well, Morgan's pass was a little bit low anyway.
Holding is what they're going to call on Jamal Hull. So
right. Well, it was low, and I don't know if he'd have been able to get to it anyway, but I guess they'll never be able to know if you're holding him out there. So that'd be an automatic first down. That's right, 5 yards and a first down.
And actually, it's 10 yards.
10 yards and a first down.
Puts the ball at the Denison 30-yard line, and it is a first down. Quarterback Quentin Morgan. Where's number 8? He's just a junior on the season. He's rushed 8 times he's caught the ball 8 times. They got this thing all kinds of crazy. The guys, they'll put in different guys at quarterback. Morgan's got it this time on the keeper on the end around on a shotgun play, but Aaron Hunt runs him down, can't outrun the Yellow Jackets outside, and Aaron Hunt runs him down just inside the 30, give him a pickup of 2 to the 28-yard line for Morgan, and it'll be second down. Morgan is a junior, throwing the football this year. He's 10 out of 46, so 4 interceptions, not a real good completion percentage. You might see Brian Berlakovich some of the game as well. He's thrown the ball a little more. He's 33 out of 84. Caught a pickup of 3, second down and 7. Wood split out wide right. Fisher is wide left. They're going to throw a quick slant to Fisher on the left side. Hull stays away from him this time, and it is complete to Fisher. Just outside the Jacket 20-yard line, close to a first down. We'll call it the 21.
Nice little pickup that time. Nice little slant out. Jacket defense was laying back a little bit. Don't want to give up anything big, but they, give up a little bit inside. Denton seems to be taking advantage of that little play. They've done that a couple times out there.
Third down and a long one for the Broncos at the 21. Option play. Quentin Morgan keeps it. He crosses the 20 for a first down. And falls ahead to about the 18-yard line before Ronnie Braxton can bring him down there. Nice little hole and another Denton first down. And the Broncos, after getting a key turnover on an interception, have moved the ball 22 yards and are inside the Jacket 18-yard line. First down and 10, clock running, 7:25 to play first quarter. 3 wide receivers for the Broncos. Ian Gaines, the tailback. He's back there by himself, and they're going to give it to him on the counter. He's running to left side. He's got some room, pushes the pile forward to about the 15. Give Ian Gaines a gain of 3 there. Second down and 7 for the Broncos.
And I tell you what, Kenny, Denton putting something together here right off the bat, after the turnover anyway. They got out of the hole back here deep in their territory, but they're looking pretty good right here.
Already in field goal range. Supposed to have a pretty good kicker, Stephen Jennings. 3 out of 6 on the year in the field goal department. Second down and 7. Again, 3 wide receivers for the Broncos, and Ian Gaines, the lone setback again. Option, Quentin Morgan pitches late. It's behind Ian Gaines, but he makes a nice catch on the option play. Gets the ball down to about the 13.5-yard line. And we'll give him just a gain of 1 there for Ian Gaines, and it's going to be third down and 6 for the Broncos. Jackets need to go ahead and stop here.
Yeah, and I tell you what, it looked like Quentin Morgan, if he keeps the ball, he pitched the ball so far back, he lost a couple yards there. He could have picked up the first down if he'd have kept running.
Third down and 6 for the Broncos. Again, 3 wide receiver set. Keldrick Scott, one of them in a slot on the right side. Morgan rolling back, and now he's under some pressure. Now he has to roll all the way around. He's throwing toward the end zone. It falls incomplete. A lot of jacket defenders there. Was intended for Keldrick Scott. That's one of those plays. All 4 passes I think we've seen Quentin Morgan throw, Jay. It's just been a quick little 2-step drop. Wants to fire the football, and if it's not there, he's in trouble, and he gets happy feet, and that's what happened there. He took that quick drop. His man was not there, and had to roll around, throw one deep, and luckily it was not intercepted for their case. Yeah, and it is going to be a field goal try here.
Yeah, Derek McDade almost had that one picked off.
Stephen Jennings to try a 31-yard field goal. And it is good. So Denton is on the scoreboard first. Stephen Jennings, a 31-yard field goal right through the upright. 6:24 to play first quarter. Denton 3, Denison nothing. We're back with homecoming 1997 in a moment. Here's the kickoff. It's taken by a short man for the Jackets. That's Jamal Hall. He's got lots of room. 40, 45, cross midfield and falls. I think he tripped over the grass. He couldn't cut a little higher out here tonight. But a nice run back to the Denton 46-yard line. Was caught at about the 21 by Jamal Hall. All the way, we'll put it down at the Denton 47. The Jackets set up shop there. One offensive play. Last time, this time they get a little longer. They can keep on the football. I say put the ball in the hands of Chris Roberts and see what happens. What do you say?
Yeah.
First and 10 Jackets from the Denton 47-yard line. Nick Bowers wide left, Antoine Duncan wide right, and it is Robertson running left straight up the middle now, 45 inside the 40 to about the 39-yard line. Pickup of 8 for Chris Robertson on his first carry.
Yeah, that play seems to be working.
Yeah, I think that's the one to stick with right there. Ronnie Braxton, the fullback on the Denison offense. Terrence Riddick, of course, your quarterback. This time the 2 tight end set, Michael Pugh and Aaron Hunt. Bashari Turner is set up as a wing just off of Aaron Hunt's hip on the right side. Second down and 2, it's Robertson running left, runs over a man, stays on his feet to the 35, inside the 30, to the 29-yard line. 22, Ian Gaines. Wondering what ran over him. Ian Gaines, not exactly a small fella. And Chris Robertson lowers the head.
Yeah, that was a smash.
Pickup of 10 for Robertson there. First and 10 for the Jackets. Offset eye. Bilbridge wide left. Duncan wide right. And it's going to fake it to Robertson on the counter. Riddick going to throw. He's got a man wide open. Overthrown. It was intended for Ronnie Braxton. Couldn't quite get up in the air enough to catch that one.
Well, he kind of had to turn around a little bit behind him. A little bit high, a little bit behind him. But, man, well, he was wide open.
DeJuan Gentry even more wide open. Standing by himself down in the end zone. Riddick tried to get rid of it in a hurry. I think that one interception he threw, Jay, he was under a little bit of pressure, and he's not used to a whole lot of that. I think he was trying to get rid of that one a little quickly. Second down and 10, ball spotted at the Denton 30-yard line. Robertson pitch sweep, huge hole inside the 20, down to about the 15-yard line for Chris Robertson. We'll get the exact spot. They mark it at the 16-yard line, so pick up a 14 there for Robertson.
Well, the Yellow Jackets are doing exactly what they need to be doing to get Terrence Riddick a little bit more time in the pocket.
Yeah. I think the Jackets have done that a lot, though. They've come right out and thrown the ball early, and maybe Denton was expecting that. Got what they wanted. Marcus Walker set up as a wing on the left side this time. Offset eye behind Riddick. Nobody split out wide. And it's going to be Robertson running right. Follows his blocking of Terrence Riddick. Nothing there that time. Maybe a yard to the 15. That one closed down awful quickly.
Well, nice job of team defense by the Broncos that time. They shut it down pretty good after giving up 8-9 yards carry there for him for the first couple of times.
Give him a pickup of, give him a gain of 1 is all that one is to the 15. Set the Jacket offensive line for you. Sorry I hadn't got a chance to do that yet. Andrew Keener, your center. Chase Archer and Kyle Sylvester, the guards. Chad Carlett. And we've got a different right tackle tonight. Let me get the number for you just a second. That's not Eddie Baker. They go to the inside out formation and pitching it right. That's Chris Robertson cuts back inside of the 10, goes into the end zone untouched. Yellow Jacket touchdown, and just like that, 6-3.
That right tackle you're looking for is number 66, Jason Morgan.
Jason Morgan getting the start. We talked a little bit before the season this year in the two-a-day practices, and they talked about Jason Morgan might be starting on the offensive line, and then he wasn't. Eddie Baker got that call.
Robert Lay to kick the extra point on the hold of Josh Gibson, number 2.
Eddie Baker's out there on the extra point call right now. Robert Lay to try the extra point. Robert Lay's extra point is right down the middle. 3:59 to play, first quarter. Denison 7, Denton 3. We're back to more Yellow Jacket football in a moment on KIKM.
Well, 3:59 to play in the first quarter now. 7-3 the score now after the Jackets quickly take it down the field. And
go ahead, Jeff.
No, I'm going to score a touchdown.
There you go. Keldrick Scott in Gaines back deep. Another nice kickoff by Robert Lay. It's Keldrick Scott 5 yards deep. Sets it down. 2 minutes 25 seconds. Jackets shoot up off the clock. 47 yards. They go with 6 plays. 15-yard touchdown run by Chris Robertson to give the Jackets that 7-3 lead. It is homecoming tonight. At halftime, of course, we'll have the homecoming queen crown. Nominees: Lacey Alley, Lisa Barnett, Shelly Badgett, Jessica Bullard, Lauren Haygood, Katie Oro, Katie Russell, Shanta Chris, Jennifer Robertson, and Brandy G are your homecoming queen nominees tonight. We'll let you have all that action at halftime tonight from the jungle. 1st and 10 from the jungle, Mike. Okay, thanks. Here's a no play. Mike has told me he's going to have to start doing that every time we say that.
Every time we say the jungle?
Yeah. It was just said again and he missed it, didn't he? We got a no play here. Flags fly. False start against the Broncos. We're back about 5 there.
Against the Broncos.
Well, this is kind of what happened last time they got down here. They started on this end of the field, the Broncos did, and they just kind of moved backwards for 2 or 3 plays and had to punt.
Twins wide left, Fisher and Scott. They're going to give it up the middle to Ian Gaines on the counter play, and he's hit by Michael Phelps right at the line of scrimmage, which was the 15. Absolutely no gain for Ian Gaines. Michael Phelps on the stop, going to be 2nd down and 15. Clock running, 3:37 to play first quarter. Jackets lead homecoming 97, 7-3 over the Broncos.
Big number 32, Paul Howard, checking in the game for Bashiri Turner.
2nd down 15 for the Broncos. 3 wide receivers again running this a lot from the shotgun. This time it's Quentin Morgan looking for a man. He's in the grasp. Now he throws the football. They're going to say it's an incomplete pass. Andrew Keener brings him down. And they're going to bring him back to the line of scrimmage. Now, Jay, I'm thinking one or two things.
Yeah, that was either a fumble or intentional grounding. Yeah, I'm with that. And to me, it looked like a fumble to me. It really didn't look like his arm was in motion. But you know what? I don't have a striped shirt.
That's true.
So I just get to tell you what they did.
Ed Ramirez, the referee tonight. He's out of Farmers Branch, Fort Worth chapter. And you always tell them what chapter they're from, where they come in. Where all the referees tonight out of the Dallas chapter, it looks like tonight. And Quentin Morgan wants to throw. He's going deep left side. He's got a man open. That's Keldrick Scott. It's caught at midfield. He could go 30, 20. You're not going to catch him. Keldrick Scott, touchdown, 85 yards. Quentin Morgan to Keldrick Scott, and the Broncos are back on top.
Wow. Yellow Jackets in a little shock here. Well, especially the fans.
Especially me.
Yeah, especially me too. That was a nice throw by Quentin Morgan. I mean, he led him perfectly. You know, number 5 there, Keldrick Scott was about a step in front, or behind him actually, and just raised his arms. The ball fell in, and once he got the ball, he turned on the afterburners and was gone.
Extra point attempt by Stephen Jennings. It's no good. Stephen Jennings misses the extra point wide right. So your score with 3:03 to play first quarter. Denton 9, Denison 7. Back to more Yellow Jacket football in a moment on KIKM. What up with that? We're just not used to this, you know. I mean, it's kind of like shock for us. We're not used to seeing stuff like this. A little strange. It only took 56 seconds off the clock. Only 3 plays. Officially an 80-yard drive. With the penalty, put him back at 85. This one is a low squibber. Jamal Hull's going to pick it up after it gets on the ground. He's got some room again up the middle, 30, 35. He's tripped up, and now he can go. He's got one man to beat. He's got to put a move on the kicker, and now he could get caught from behind. At the 20, he's down to the 15. Jamal Hull all the way down to the 11-yard line.
Woo-wee. He did have to put a move on the kicker, but that slowed him down just enough to where the rest of the team could catch up with him. But still an outstanding return after kind of a squib-type kick where he had to kind of get the handle on it.
Well, yeah, he dropped it and went behind him, and he had to go back 3 or 4 yards and pick it up at about the 18, and then found that seam in the middle of the field again.
And, you know, we've said it before, that when you drop it and bobble the ball around back there, usually, I wouldn't say usually, but a lot of the times you will get a good return out of that because it throws the cover team off.
So the Jackets have bounced right back here. Offset eye behind Riddick. 2 tight ends and a wingback. That's Antoine Duncan. It's going to be Bashari Turner, the fullback, running left. He's inside the 10. Tries to get a little extra more as he gets to about the 6-yard line. That's a gain of 5 for Bashari Turner. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Also on the play, number 40, Brad Herman.
Last night in Denton, both the JV and the freshman teams suffered defeats at the hands of the Denton Broncos. We didn't expect anything like this tonight. But the Jackets knocking on the door once again. 2nd down and 5, ball at the 6-yard line. Power eye behind Riddick. It's Chris Robertson this time inside the 5, dives into the end zone. Yellow Jacket touchdown. Just like that, the Jackets back on top.
A nice blocking on the right side of the line over there that time. Jason Morgan over there. Did a nice job.
Robert Lay in to try another extra point. Jackets now with a 4-point lead after the missed extra point. By Denton last time down.
Robert Lay to the extra point on the ball.
We got a barn burner at the Jungle. Robert Lay's extra point is up, and it's good. 2:02 to play first quarter now. Denison 14, Denton 9. Back with more Yellow Jacket football in a moment on KIKM.
Well, at the Jungle now, Jay Morgan along with Kenny Walker, 14-9, the Yellow Jackets lead. We got a seesaw thing going on here, Kenny. 2:02 to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, kind of crazy. Only 2 plays, 11 yards after a huge kickoff return by Jamal Hull. Only chewed up a minute 1 off the clock. 6-yard touchdown run by C-Rob. Jackets lead at 14-9. Maybe an onside kick or something here.
That'd be about right, wouldn't it?
Robert Lay doesn't, though. He kicks it line drive. Ian Gaines takes it about 3 yards deep and now takes a couple steps back as momentum carried him back. And they'll have to set up shop again at the 20 with another touchback. Robert Lay 3 touchback kickoffs tonight. Whew. Okay, let's take a breath.
Yeah.
14-9 our score in Munson Stadium. Minute 57 to play still in the first quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, the longer Denton stays in this game, the harder it's going to be to get them out of the game.
Yeah. We'll see what they can do here. Wide right is Sean Wood and Keldrick Scott. Matt Fisher goes wide left. And Morgan's going to throw. It's complete to Fisher. To about the 23 is all on the slant. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was incomplete. Looked like it hit Fisher in the chest and bounced right out, I guess. I thought he had hold of it over there, but doesn't. Jamal Hull, Derek McDade on the coverage over there. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Sean Wood comes to the right again. Fisher and Scott are wide left. Lone setback, Ian Gaines. Morgan's going to hand it to him on the counter. He's got a little room across the 20. Dives forward to the 25 after DeJuan Gentry brings him down. He loses the football. But he was already down. DeJuan Gentry's in at the free safety position. Right now, give Ian Gaines a pickup of 5 to the 25, and it'll be 3rd and 5. Clock running, minute 25 to play first quarter, homecoming. 14-9, Jackets lead early. Wood wide right, Fisher wide left, Scott in the slot to the left side, and looking for the slant again is Morgan. This time he throws it to Keldrick Scott, on a little out pattern at about the 33. It falls incomplete. Josh Gibson on the coverage, and Denton will have to punt the football.
I tell you, I see a little problem they're having, Kenny, with the way Quentin Morgan's dropping back. He's only taking 1 or 2 steps back. He can't get over. He can't see over the line. He's having to hop up. It looked like when he pumped, it looked like he kind of hopped up to see what was going on, to see what was happening downfield. It's going to be hard for him to continue to do that.
Stephen Jennings in punt formation. High spiraling kick's going to hit it about midfield and then go straight out of bounds. Right about the midfield stripes where the Jackets will take over. First down and 10, 1:04 to play. Here in the first quarter, Jackets lead at 14-9.
A 25-yard punt.
Right on the midfield stripe for the Jackets. 2 tight ends again and a wingback. That's Antoine Duncan, offset eye behind Riddick, and he's going to look to throw. He's under some pressure. Now he throws out left side. It's complete to Aaron Hunt at the 45, and now slips down trying to put a move on a guy. Ian Gaines gets up, fired up like he laid him out or something, but Aaron Hunt slipped right about the 42-yard line.
Was that number 83 that put the pressure on Riddick and really kind of got faked out pretty good?
Yeah, Cameron Cox, and that's 3 or 4 times now Riddick's had some pressure on him. He was throwing the football on it.
Yeah, but Riddick stays. He looks so calm, and he just kind of puts one move, and the guy's done. You know, well, I'll discard you. Here, it'll be done.
Pickup of 6 on the pass play to the 40, about the 44-yard line. Second down and 4 for the Jackets. And it's going to be Ronnie Braxton, the fullback. Absolutely nowhere to go there. About a half a yard, and that's all. Give him a gain of 1 and call it 3rd and 3. Clock's going to run out here on the first quarter unless someone calls a timeout. And they will not. We're through 1 quarter at the Jungle. Munson Stadium, homecoming 1997. We've had a barn burner in the first quarter. Denison 14, the Denton Broncos 9. We're back with more Yellow Jacket football in a moment on KIKM. Jackets here from the Denton 43-yard line. Straight eye, it's Chris Robertson running right. He's got some room. He's across the 40. First down, following the blocking of Shane Yergin, who's in there now. Pick up 7. We'll call it for Robertson there. He's to the Denton 37-yard line. Heck, I don't know. Again, we'll have a special halftime show for you tonight. Of course, it'll be the crowning of the homecoming queen. First and 10 for the Jackets from the Denton 37. Power eye behind Riddick. And now some movement to the inside, out to the left side, and now they're throwing a flag. Well, what that's all about.
I don't know.
We haven't seen a flag on that all year.
Denison's done it all year long.
We'll see.
Maybe.
Bob Brown's over here with his hands up in the air saying, what's the problem? They're saying false start against the Jackets, or illegal procedure. And a little explanation over here from the line judge Randy Wills to Bob Brown, and he didn't seem to complain a whole lot. So back him up 5, and
nor did he look happy.
And he usually don't look too happy though.
He's just intense.
First and 15 now for the Jackets from the Denton 42, and they're going to move to the left again to that inside out. And they're going to run the counter to Chris Robertson. He cuts it right up the middle. He's got some room inside the 35, down to the 30.
Robertson brought down by number 20, Illuminated for the Broncos.
Pickup of 12 yards for Chris Robertson to the 30-yard line. It'll be second down at about 3.
Somebody must have just moved on the line on that last play for the penalty, because it didn't seem to have anything to do with the actual shift that we were seeing.
Yeah, it must have just been someone else moving a little bit. They got the power eye again this time. We'll see if they move into it this time. And no, they'll just shift the power eye over to the right side. And Robertson's got it sweeping right. Cuts it up in the middle. He's got some room outside. 20, 15. Cuts inside at the 10 down to about the 8-yard line is where they're going to mark him down.
Brings up another first down for the Yellow Jackets.
Make sure there's no flags. It looked like someone was upset there, but they weren't. Pickup of 22. Thought Bob Brown's a little upset, though. There might have been a flag. Pickup of 22 for Chris Robertson down to the 8.
He must have just been a little bit excited that time.
9 carries, 95 yards already, Jay, for Robertson. First and goal from the 8. Robertson's got it again, running left at the 5. Runs over a man. Yellow Jacket touchdown, Chris. No, wait a minute. And they're saying he did get in the end zone. Head linesman on the far side is saying touchdown. Robertson fumbled the football.
Yeah, he hit the ground first, I think, before he...
Well, I know he was already across the goal line. So another Yellow Jacket touchdown like that is 20-9.
Well, he just ran over. I was going to say number 80, but I don't see him on the roster. But he's sure out there.
Well, you know how that goes sometimes.
Robert Lay took the extra point on the hold of Josh Gibson.
10 out of Denison's 15 plays have gone to C-Rob tonight, carrying the football. We said give it to him. That's what they're doing. Robert Lay's extra point. Flies out onto Morgan Street, right through the uprights. 10:26 to play. Second quarter, Denison 21. Denton 9. Back with more Yellow Jacket football in a moment on KIKM. 5 plays, 50 yards on that last drive. 2 minutes, 38 seconds. Chris Robertson caps it off, 8-yard touchdown run. The Jackets lead it 21-9. Homecoming 1997 finally looking good after Denton went a little crazy in the first quarter. Robert Lay's kickoff is high, end over end and deep. Ian Gaines about a yard deep, and he's going to down it.
They must have been instructed to down it if it's in the end zone.
I don't know if it's the Denton fans booing, I guess.
Well,
it is, the Denton fans booing.
They brought some folks over.
They did. They did bring some folks over. And I tell you what's kind of strange about that, Jay, Coach Brown and I talked about that part of the interview we didn't get to play tonight, but we talked about how the Denison special teams have been susceptible to a few kickoff returns. Algie Moore from Wichita Falls Hershey had a few good returns. And even Burt Burnett last week had a couple of decent kickoff returns. And so that's something you'd think Denton might try to feast on a little bit. First and 10 for the Broncos at their own 20 again, where they seem to be starting every time now, except for the interception. So they got the touchdown. Quentin Morgan running the option. He keeps it. He's across the 20 to about the 23. Aaron Hunt brings him down there. Gain, we'll call it a gain of 4 to the 24 for Quentin Morgan.
Well, it's sure Denton's turn to see if they can answer the call here. They've hung with Denison so far, Kenny, and boy, I tell you what, if they could get something going right here. Whoa.
Second down and 6. Fisher comes wide left, Wood wide right, offset eye behind Quentin Morgan, the quarterback. Morgan's going to run the option left side this time, and he's hit hard as he crosses the line of scrimmage to the 24. Bashari Turner brings him down after a gain of 1 to the 25.
A great play. I was watching that time. I didn't even see him coming. I didn't see Turner coming. He just ran right down the line of scrimmage and boom. And then really he only gained because he fell forward.
Marcus Walker now in defensively for the Jackets. Clock running with 9:12 to play. First half, Denison leads Denton 21-9. Sean Wood split out wide right. Fisher wide left, and the clock runs out. They're trying to get a man off the field, and the Broncos end up calling a timeout. They couldn't get their fullback, Chris Griffin, off the field in time.
21-9 after a kind of strange thing there, Kenny. They were was delay or illegal substitution, I guess, which was almost delay a game, and then they called the timeout. Usually you're not charged with the timeout if you're going to get the penalty on there, too.
Right.
But,
anyway, they back them up back at the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10. Fake it to Ian Gaines, and in the backfield immediately is Aaron Hunt for the sack of Quentin Morgan all the way back at the 10-yard line. Loss of 10 on the sack for Aaron Hunt, and that'll be 4th down.
Boy, Aaron Hunt just absolutely, I don't know where he came from, but man, nobody even touched him. He just came right through there.
By the way, Denison and Sherman are going to have to battle it out. District 7-4A for the last playoff spot. Going to be a 1-game playoff Monday night at Grayson County College. Denison and Sherman volleyball action 7 o'clock Monday night, Grayson County College. That'll decide the last playoff spot in District 7-4A. Punt barely away by Stephen Jennings as Aaron Hunt almost blocks it. It goes out of bounds at about the Denton 47-yard line, and that's where Denison will take over. 1st down and 10. They'll call it the 46.
36-yard punt there. really fortunate to get that one off. Aaron Hunt, I guess that was Aaron Hunt that came through there and just about blocked it.
Nick Wimbish, Antoine Duncan, Paul Howard checks in now for Chris Robertson. C-Rob will take a break. Much deserved break. 8:21 to play here in second quarter. Denison leads 21-9. Well, that's why Paul Howard comes in for the break. They go to this crazy offense the Jackets run, and she just doesn't fit them.
We're breaking down the run and shoot here, it looks like.
Yeah, 3 wide receivers to the right side, 1 to the left, and a shotgun formation for Terrence Riddick. First and 10 from the Denton 46, low snap. Riddick has to fight for it. He's going to roll to his right, and he's going to be brought down back at about midfield. Low snap from Andrew Keener causes the trouble. Nice defensive play, number 50, Andrew Gorett back there. Also back there again, number 83, Cameron Cox, and a loss of 3 for Terrence Riddick back to the midfield stripe. It'll be second and 13.
Kenny, number 40 for Denton Broncos here, and Brad Hermes. Brad Hermes plays it's like right cornerback. He is deaf. So a little interesting story there. We can get into that a little bit more in a minute, but it's kind of interesting that you have a guy out there like that. That's great to see.
Jackets go from the shotgun again, second down and 13. Good snap this time. Shuttle pass is incomplete and almost intercepted. And Denton trying to dive on it like it's a fumble. It's not. It was intended for Ronnie Braxton. Guys are going crazy on the Denton side, but that's a shuttle pass. Ball probably should have been caught. I don't know what happened there. Right through Ronnie Braxton's hands. It falls incomplete. And Coach Brown's tried a little craziness 2 plays in a row, and it hadn't worked out for him. Usually, Jay, Coach Brown's one of those, if something doesn't work, like a bad snap on that shotgun, he won't go back to it for a little while anyway. And he goes right back to it on that one. Now third down and long for the Jackets. 3rd and 13, back to the more conventional offense. Twins split out wide left and an offset eye. Wide left is Bilbrey. And Riddick now is going to throw a screen pass. Ronnie Braxton's got it. He's across the midfield stripe, 45, and he's hit hard at about the 42. Will be well short of a first down. We'll see what Denison decides to do here. Probably go for it.
Number 40, Brad Herman.
Well, maybe not. Michael Pugh's checking in. Hermes there did make the stop for Denton. He's the one we were just talking about.
You know, you've got to have all your other senses in big-time condition to be out here and not be able to hear what's going on. You know, your sense of sight's got to be extraordinary to be out there and do that.
Yellow Jackets, number 5.
Michael Pugh back in punt formation for the Jackets. Good snap. He's aiming this one toward the corner, and it's going to bounce at about the 18. Take a Denison roll inside the 10, and roll dead at about the 7-yard line where Daniel Vogel picks it up. Nice punt. Getting it down inside the 10-yard line for Michael Pugh, and I don't remember seeing a punt in a while.
No, it was 35-yarder, so it has been a while since he punted.
First down for the Broncos from their own 7-yard line. We have a score.
Couldn't tell you exactly how long.
Sherman Bearcat 7, Wichita Falls, Hershey 7.
Wow. You might have heard that from the PA announcer here at Munson. Wichita Falls, Hershey, and Sherman knotted up at 7 apiece with only a minute to play in the first half. First and 10, Denton from their own 7. Morgan, quick pass again. Keldrick Scott, incomplete. Tries to go for the one-handed catch. Would have been a very nice catch if he comes down with it. Falls incomplete. Coverage there by Tim Bilbrey. 7:07 to play. First half here, 21-9. Denison leading the Broncos from Denton High School. DeJuan Gentry on the sidelines. Looks like he has a little bit of a sore neck. Over here rubbing on that a little bit. Second down and 10 for the Broncos from their own 7-yard line. Quentin Morgan, the quarterback. Ian Gaines, the lone setback behind him. He's got it running right on the pitch. Bashari Turner chasing him down. Gets around the corner. And close to the 15-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 14. Pickup of 7 for Ian Gaines.
Also number 81, Tim Bilbrey there for the Jackets.
And it'll be third down and about 3 for the Broncos.
Well, that was a nice run out there that time. I mean,
you don't see too many get around the corner.
No. Another step, he might have had a big gain.
Third down and about 3 here for the Broncos. They got 3 wide receivers again. Ian Gaines again, the lone setback. They give it to him right up the middle this time. He's not going to be anywhere near a first down. Adam Chaucho hits him. Josh Gibson hits him. Aaron Hunt, Michael Phelps, all in there. And we'll call it no gain for Ian Gaines. And you'd think Denton will punt the football away here. Didn't see mass substitution.
Here they come. There's about 12 guys coming on there.
They're not supposed to have more than 11.
I realize that, but I'm just saying, look like an even dozen coming out. You watch, they may get called for 12 men here.
Jackets got a 10 on the line of scrimmage. DeJuan Gentry, the lone man back, standing back here at about the 42, the Denton 42. High snap, Jackets can get it, and they don't. The punter thought they did. Actually, I think, I don't know if he's thinking they got it or if he's just trying to fool the Denison defense. Nice punt, though. Rolls all the way to the, down to Denison's 44-yard line. That's where they'll set up shop, first and 10.
42-yarder that time. Nice punt, especially considering how much pressure he was under. Well, 6:04 now to play in the first half. 21-9 the score. The Jackets leading the Denton Broncos here at homecoming 1997 at the Jungle.
Jackets trying the shotgun again here with 5 wide receivers. First and 10 from their own 44. Snapped in pretty good fashion this time, and quick pass over the middle to Antoine Duncan. Trying to get away from a man at the midfield stripe. Can't do it, but he does pick up across the midfield stripe. Defensive play made by Keldrick Scott. They'll mark him down at the Denton 47-yard line.
As Antoine Duncan comes out, boy, they quietly slipped him in there on that play, and just were kind of going to dump it off to him real short, let him make something happen.
Call it a pickup of 7. Second down and 3 from the 48, we'll call it. Looked like the shotgun again, but this time a man in the backfield, 3 wide receivers. Ronnie Braxton back there next to Riddick. Low snap. Riddick can't handle it. He's got to pick it up and run straight ahead. And he's got some room now. He's at the 45. And he's tripped up there. He gets a first down. Should have been caught in the backfield. There's a late flag that comes in.
Couple flags. And, you know, Kenny, the last couple snaps from the shotgun have been low. But that one obviously was the lowest it's been yet.
Well, the first one they went from the shotgun tonight. Personal foul against the Jackets. Ooh. First one, should be a first down. It should be a, well, you'd think a dead ball foul. I don't think he signaled that, though.
He did not signal it.
If it's not a dead ball foul, then it's not a first down, or it shouldn't be. Ed Ramirez, your referee tonight, will get the call here. First one was actually in the grass before it got to Riddick. That one hits Riddick in his hands, but he's backing up away from it. It was real low, and he just couldn't handle it.
Yeah, he's having to bend down to get it anyway.
And it was not after the play, it was a clip. Called a clip against the Jackets. Moves them all the way back to their own 41, and now it's second down and 13.
Second down 13 for the Yellow Jackets.
Offset eye behind Riddick this time from their own 41 for the Jackets. 2 tight ends, Duncan wide left. Braxton in motion from his fullback spot. Pitch out right side Robertson. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. He's tripped up. Might have tripped over Terrence Riddick in the backfield. Picks up 2 yards to the 44.
Another late flag comes in from the back judge.
Late flags on the play.
Well, I don't know what's going on out here now. I mean, the clipping on the play before, Kenny, I mean, a broken play like that, you can sometimes expect crazy things to happen, but
looks like this one's against Denton. Maybe a little mouthing going on, and now
Denton walking backwards.
Yeah, Coach Fisher on the far sidelines, a little upset. And the difference is here, this should give Dennis an automatic first down. It's unsportsmanlike conduct against the Broncos, and it is automatic first down.
Talking a little trash out there.
Penalty marked off all the way to the 42. Well, Statman Mike Bennett back here was talking about last night. Went to the JV and freshman game. Said a lot of mouthing going on the Denton side.
I don't know what they're so confident about over there.
I think it's just you're playing the #1 team in the state. You want to.
So you got to at least try to make yourself believe that you can compete with that. And so far they are competing. 21-9 the score here. Denison leads Denton with 4:51 to play in the second quarter.
Coach Fisher on the Denton sidelines, though, is livid. 1st and 10 from the Bronco 42. Pro set this time with an offset eye behind Riddick, and it's C-Rob right up the middle. He's got room inside the 40, 35, 30. See you later. 15, 10, 5. Chris Robertson, Yellow Jacket touchdown, but there's a flag down at about the 27.
That looks like
they're going to bring it back.
Yeah, that's going to be on Denison.
Looked good anyway.
It sure did. There's a huge hole there. But evidently the hole was too big because there was some illegal activity going on in there.
Last week, you know, we had, well, I think 6 penalties the whole game. Tonight's sloppy.
Well, and last week also, some of the penalties cost us touchdowns. You know, there was, I can remember one that we got a penalty, I think it was a block in the back, which cost us a touchdown last week.
Another clip here against Denison. But he goes from the spot of the foul, so kind of a strange situation here. It's 1st down and 9 because the penalty happened about the 27. And they're going to fake it to Robertson. This time Riddick rolling to his right. He's going to throw. Got a man open, and it's incomplete. Aaron Hunt could not hang on to it. Right in and out of his hands.
It was a nice throw by Riddick that hit it right in the old bread basket.
Right where you want it. Oh, it's frustrating. It's frustrating for me to watch. I just imagine if I was on the Denison sideline as one of the coaches, Aaron Hunt. Obviously, they're frustrated with him, too. They've got to bring him out here for a play. Michael Pugh's in at the tight end spot now. 2nd down and 9 for the Jackets from the Denton 41. Twins wide left. Riddick's going to throw again. Fakes it to Robertson. Screen pass to C-Rob. He's got some running room. 40, 35, 30, 25. Inside the 20. Makes a move to the 15. Running over man all the way down to the 10-yard line. Chris Robertson pick up a 31 down to the Denton 10-yard line. Nice block out front by Chase Archer. Also Jason Morgan downfield throwing a block.
Well, I tell you what, Chris Robertson caught the pass, Kenny, and those two guys had laid down their men. I mean, he ran by those guys. They were just laid out on the ground. I
thought we might get another block in the back on that one, but I think that one just wasn't seen. Jackets just inside the 10, cannot pick up a 1st down. 1st and goal. 2 tight ends, and Tim Bilbrey set up as a wingback. Robertson off tackle left side, not a whole lot there. 88 Josh McDonald, first one in on the stop. Give C-Rob a gain of 1 yard, 2 yards to the 8-yard line.
Well, they're barely inside the 10 on that last play, huh?
Yeah. As Michael Pugh checks out. 2nd and goal from the 8 for the Jackets. Power I now. And fumbled snap by Riddick. He gets back on it. That's going to waste a down.
So it'll be 3rd and goal now.
3rd and goal from the 8.
And we've seen a lot more miscues tonight than normal, Kenny.
Well, also, we haven't been down there, but if you look a little bit out on the middle of the field.
Yeah, it's definitely a muddy condition out there.
Yeah, not real bad. He did a great job getting the field ready for tonight, but toward the middle of the field, there is some mud and some few wet-looking places, so football might be a little bit slick tonight. 3rd and goal from the 8 for the Jackets. 2 tight ends and an offset eye. And it's Chris Robertson. No, they're going to run the option. Terrence Riddick going to keep it. Cuts inside at the 5. Nice run, Terrence Riddick. Yellow Jacket touchdown. 8-yard option play by Terrence Riddick. Does some juking and jiving into the end zone, and the Jackets lead at 27-9.
Nice looking play, boy. And a great fake by Robertson, man. He ran hard up in there just like he had the ball on it.
Yeah. Mike Bennett said he went with the run too, and I thought they did to Robertson. But I think I didn't expect that off tackle play to Robertson. So as soon as that happened, I was like, they're not really doing that, are they? Not necessarily the call I wanted to see, but I think Bob Brown set it up 2 plays ago running that. Robert Lay's extra point is good. 2:43 to play. 2nd quarter, Denison 28, Denton 9. We're back with more Yellow Jacket football in a moment on KIKM. Here's Robert Lay's kickoff high and end over end. It's taken by Scott, this time at the 1. He can't down it. He's coming out with it right up the middle. Oh, burst of speed, 30. Lots of room out across the 45-yard line. Robert Lay makes the stop. Ball's on the ground. They're saying Scott was down, though, at the 49, and it'll be Denton football. And that's what I've been talking about. Denison a little susceptible, it seemed like, this year, the kickoff return, and a nice one there. 47-yard kickoff return by Keldrick Scott. They take it over 1st and 10 at their own 48.
Keldrick Scott can flat out fly.
Yeah, man.
I mean, and I tell you what, he could not see who was behind him, because if he cuts back to the left and fakes out Robert Lay, he's gone.
Yeah.
But he cut back to the right, and that's where the rest of the defense was, and holy cow, Denison with a lucky break there, really.
Pitch out right side, it's Keldrick Scott running the football again. He's across midfield, 45, and he's pushed out of bounds, or finally brought down at about the 40 after a pickup of about 12 for Scott. And Keldrick Scott flying now, and tell me what's the deal here with Keldrick Scott? Where's he been all year? Keldrick Scott he's got 125 carries, but only 479 yards.
I don't know, but if I'm Denton coaches, I'm handing it off to him. I'm going to leave it in his hands.
And they get a man off the field late. There's a flag down. We've seen that a lot this year. Definitely a rule change. Running a guy off late like that. Illegal substitution is the call again.
You're right. And, you know, Kenny, I really think that may be something that you're right. I think that there was maybe a rule change, or maybe it's just maybe not a rule change. Maybe they're just enforcing it this year, but used to be. And it seems like we've even seen it this year sometimes, where they'll, you know, if the guy's making an effort to get off the field, it's no big deal, and they'll let him play.
1st and 15 from the Broncos now at the Denison 45. And it's going to be Keldrick Scott again running left off tackle, and he's hit hard after a pickup here of only about a yard. Ashari Turner makes a stop at the 44. Give him a gain of 1.
You kind of think Denton will be calling some timeouts here. We're down to a minute 37 and counting here. And they really have a chance. I mean, they have good field position here. They don't really need to waste it. But no timeout and really no sense of urgency here. They're not hurry-up offense at all.
2nd down at about 14, ball at the Denison 44-yard line. Morgan wants to throw, 2-step drop. Now he's got to flush it out of the pocket. Bashari Turner chasing him down. He's run out of bounds at about the 41 by Jamal Hull. Give a pickup of 3 is all there to Quentin Morgan. Nice job by Morgan, though, to even get anything out of that.
Yeah, amazing.
Like
amazing he did avoid the sack, and he did get out of bounds, which will stop the clock at a minute 13 to play here in the half.
Morgan from the shotgun, he's looking to throw. He's got some time, and he's hit as he throws the football, and it'll again be an incomplete pass. Michael Phelps, the culprit of that hit, laid out Quentin Morgan just as he was throwing the football. And now we'll see what Denton decides to do on this 4th down play. Minute 7 to play, first half, 28-9. The Jackets lead, and Denton wants a timeout to talk about it. 1:07 to play here. First half, we're going to take a timeout with them. Denison 28, Denton 9. Back with more Yellow Jacket football in a moment on KIKM. Jackets set up in kind of a prevent-like defense here. And they're just going to throw a slant to Keldrick Scott. It's incomplete.
Morgan pass, Denison 5.
Was hoping that slant would work a la Herschel Walker. See if he could get down the middle of the field and take off with his speed. He might have, but he drops the football, and Denison's got a chance.
1st down for the Yellow Jackets from their own 42-yard line.
Quentin Morgan, 2 out of 8 for 90 yards. Yeah, he had an 85-yarder
right
in that.
Duncan comes split out wide right. Nick Bowers wide left for the Jackets. They've got a minute and 4 to go. 59 yards. Offset eye behind Riddick this time. And it's pitch out left side. Chris Robertson cuts it up across the middle. 45 midfield. Got a couple of guys to beat. He could go. 20, 15, 10, 5. Chris Robertson, Yellow Jacket touchdown. Didn't take him that minute and 4 to go 59 yards. It took him 1 play.
Well, the good thing for the Broncos, they're going to get the ball back here with time to go here, time to play in the second quarter. Oh, my. Chris Robertson now 12 carries for 164 yards and 4 touchdowns. Out of control.
OOC.
That's it.
Robert Lay to try to tack on the extra point. The south end of Munson Stadium. That kick is up. Out onto and across Morgan Street, and it's good. 52 seconds to play in the first half. Denison 35 now. The Denton Broncos 9. We're back with more Yellow Jacket football in a moment on KIKM. The low line drive kickoff. It's going to land 5 yards deep in the end zone. I don't understand why Kelvin Scott doesn't try to field that. Bring it out. What do you have to lose there?
First down for the Broncos from their own 20-yard line.
Simply on fire. There we go.
Simply on fire.
Okay. Y'all gonna make me tune in, stay up late for work and all that.
35-9, Jackets lead. 52 seconds to play here in the first half.
Heard that.
We'll see what Denton tries to do here. Quentin Morgan's out of the shotgun. We'll see if they try to move the ball down the field. Morgan's going to just run it on a quarterback draw. He's got some room. He's across the 30, up to about the 34. Ronnie Braxton rides him down there. Pickup of 14.
Number 29, Ronnie Braxton for the Yellow Jackets.
For Quentin Morgan.
I don't think that they anticipated getting that much yardage out of that play, Kenny. It looked like Quentin Morgan was surprised to see that there was that much room to move and juke.
Clock started running now after they set the chains, and Denton doesn't seem to be in a big hurry.
Now they're down to 30 seconds now.
Wood wide right, Fisher wide left. Morgan up under center this time. He's going to throw the out. It's incomplete. Adam Chaucho hits it at the line of scrimmage.
Adam Chaucho for the Yellow Jackets.
Who was that had a chance for the interception? Eddie Baker had a shot at the interception in the backfield. Ball falls incomplete. 24 seconds to play.
Quentin Morgan had a chance to catch his own pass there, really, too. And who was that did that a couple weeks ago? Somebody did that and scored or something. On the Saints. Was it the Saints? I don't know.
Second down and 10.
Doesn't really matter.
Quentin Morgan's up under center here. He gives it up the middle. That's somebody Denison wasn't expecting to get the football. That's number 30, Tony Love. He's in the midfield stripe. Nice gain. 15-yard pickup for Tony Love. We could have fun if he was on our team. T-Love.
Tony Love Shack.
The Love Doctor.
We are out of control up here in the booth right now. OOC in anticipation of the homecoming activities.
Ben calls a timeout to try to put some more points on the board here.
And they
from Quentin Morgan to Keldrick Scott and took a 9-7 lead. Jackets turn it right back around. Only a 2-play drive. It took 11 yards. Only went 11 yards after a huge kickoff return by Jamal Hall. Jackets took the lead, and they haven't looked back since, and Denton hadn't put anything else up on the scoreboard. 1st and 10 for Denton from the midfield stripe. They're going to go across the middle. It's incomplete. Was intended there for Keldrick Scott. Sean Wood. Daniel Vogel knocks the ball down as it was got about halfway there. Good defensive play by Vogel doing his job of rover. He was just kind of doing a little rover action.
Rovering.
Right, rovering.
I tell you, Kenny, I'm thinking the Broncos need to try to go deep again. I mean, that Keldrick Scott can fly.
Yeah.
If they can get him out there on one-on-one, they need to try for that. But
they're going to throw an out to him this time, and it's incomplete.
Wow. Nice
defensive play, Marcus Walker. Looked like he might have.
Looked like he got there a little early to me.
Well, it looked like he might have, but he might have stayed off of him.
It's a good play. Either way, it was going to be close.
I'm telling you, I'm going to give the key, though, to Michael Phelps. He just lit up Quentin Morgan right as Morgan let go of the football.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Phelps has played a good ball game tonight so far. A lot of pressure on Morgan. A couple of tackles behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10 now for the Broncos. 9 seconds to play. This could be the last play of the half. Look for Keldrick Scott. He's in the slot on the left side here, and he is going to go deep right down the middle of the field. Morgan just lets it fly. Intercepted. Looks like Ronnie Braxton comes down with it with 2 seconds left, and the clock stops there. Ronnie Braxton back playing center field. He intercepts it. Keldrick Scott lays him out right there, and with 2 seconds left, Jackets probably will just go to a knee as the ball is spotted down at about the 15-yard line.
And you got to think that they're going to go down to a knee here, but you never know. You never know what's going to happen at the jungle.
That's right. Oh, man. I say you don't take a knee. I say you at least hand the football off. See what C-Rob can do with it, but they're not going to. You know, we just like excitement. They do take a knee, and they will take it to the locker room. Jackets kind of let Denton stay in this one for a little while early, but the Jackets have control right now as we go to the locker rooms. The homecoming festivities are on the way. We'll crown a brand new homecoming queen for Denison High School. That's all coming up for you at halftime, as well as Buster's Upholstery halftime trivia. Jackets receiving the kickoff here, though, and a little onside kick like. Daniel Vogel dives on it, and the ball's still kind of loose. I think Vogel finally got a hold of it, and he did. Ball's at the 38, and that's not a bad idea for Denton, but either onside kick it or squib it, Jay, is what I'm thinking. That one, he kicked a little too far.
They've been squibbing it. That was kind of a,
an onside squib.
Onside squib.
That's one more than likely you're not going to recover.
In Fuego. Whatever that is, I don't know.
And Daniel Vogel dives.
Anyway,
Denison starts 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. Chris Robertson in at the tailback spot. Again, 164 yards on the night. Bowers wide left. Antoine Duncan is in the slot. It's Chris Robertson off tackle, left side, 40, 45, midfield, 45, cuts outside, slips a little, but he keeps his feet, 35, 30. Got to break one tackle, and he's tripped up inside the 20-yard line.
They can't stop that train. He's just going to be more than the Broncos can handle.
Ends up being a 43-yard pickup for C-Rob all the way down to the 19-yard line. Puts him over the 200-yard mark tonight. 207 yards. First time this year he's got over 200. 1st and 10 for the Jackets, just inside the Denton 19-yard line. Ronnie Braxton goes in motion from his fullback spot. It's C-Rob again, running right, cuts it inside, 15, cuts it inside again, 10-5, Yellow Jacket touchdown, Chris Robertson. Oh my gosh, he's fun to watch.
He's loose, buddy. Holy moly, 2 plays and a mile for Chris Robertson. He's up to 226 now.
Man.
And 5 touchdowns on the night. Yeah, okay, awesome. He is incredible tonight at Homecoming 1997 at the Jungle.
I'm sorry, I had to squeeze mine in there. Robert Lay's extra point sails a little to the left on him, but it gets inside the left upright, and it's good. 11:16 to play third quarter. Denison 42, Denton 9. Back with more Yellow Jacket football in a moment on Kick 'em.
Back at the Jungle now, 42-9. Denison Yellow Jackets putting a Chris Robertson running clinic on the Denton Broncos right now. 42-9 with 11:16 to play in the third quarter. I guess maybe that little bit of a rest there, that extra long halftime, Kenny, maybe put a little bit more gas in the tank. C-Rob there.
Not that he needed a whole lot of gas. Averaging 16.1 yards a carry tonight. Low line drive kick by Robert Lay, but it bounces in and out of the end zone. And Denton will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Boy, things are starting to look a little bit dismal for the Denton Broncos tonight. But you can't ever, count it out.
2 plays, 62 yards on that last drive for the Jackets. Only chewed up 44 seconds off the clock. Chris Robertson, all 62 yards of it. 1st and 10 from the 20. Shotgun Quentin Morgan. He's going to run it up the middle now. A little draw action, and not much there. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. We'll call it the 21. Give him a gain of 1. 2nd and 9.
Well, Kenny, you got to wonder maybe if Denton thinks they're past the point of getting back in the game here. Because if they're going to plan on getting back in it, they're going to have to start airing it out.
And that's what they're going to do here. And the ball's tipped to the line of scrimmage and incomplete. Almost intercepted right over the middle. Nice diving attempt there by Daniel Vogel, but he couldn't quite come up with it. And it falls incomplete, and it's 3rd down and 9. And C-Rob, 56% of the Jacket offense tonight. Out of 25 plays, Chris Robertson's been 14 of them. So
he's been a lot more than 56% of the yards, I'm sure of that. So
226 on the night for Chris Robertson on only 14 carries, 5 touchdowns. 3rd and 9. Fisher wide left, Wood wide right, and Keldrick Scott in the slot. Wingback is number 44, Kyle Wilson. They're going to pitch it to Ian Gaines running left. He's across the 20 to the 22. And that's going to do it for him. Andrew Keener, first one in on the stop. Also in there, Ronnie Braxton, Daniel Vogel. Only a pickup of 2 for Ian Gaines.
So Ian Gaines,
going to be 4th
none.
down.
Huh?
Exactly.
So Ian Gaines, none. Anyway, here comes the ball, Skinny. You better get out the window if you're going to get any of that action.
I keep forgetting to bring a fishnet.
But we got 4th and set.
Well, see, we got JV cheerleaders tonight, so. Well, no, not necessarily they don't have as good arms. Maybe they have better arms. You never know.
Oh, yeah.
Stephen Jennings back in punt formation. And this one's finally blocked. Aaron Hunt's almost got about 3 of them. It's rolling into the end zone. It's picked up. Who's got it? It's either a safety or a touchdown. Yellow Jacket touchdown.
Yeah, Aaron Hunt wanted that ball bad for the touchdown.
It's going to be Michael Phelps recovering the football in the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, it was a mad dash after Aaron Hunt comes through there. He has been so close to blocking a couple punts tonight already.
Out of hand now, 48-9 Jackets.
Yeah.
Denton was having fun the first 8 or 9 minutes of this game.
Yeah, they were in it, buddy.
Robert lays extra point now. Snaps back, it's down, the kick is up. And it's good. This one right down the middle, 9:38 to play. Third quarter, Denison 49, Denton 9. Back from more Yellow Jacket football in a moment on KIKM. Not a whole lot of hoopla.
No, you know, the tension level is very low right here for us, and it wasn't the first quarter tonight, so.
Might not see C-Rob again tonight after that last touchdown. Robert Lay's kickoff is high. It's in over end. It's taken by Kelder Scott at the 6, straight back up the middle. He's had one good return. Not this time, only up to the 23. First one in on the stop is Daniel Vogel. And let me tell you something about Daniel Vogel.
Tell me.
Have you watched the kid play?
I have.
Do you watch the guy after extra points? The man does every time. First thing he does, he's out on the field after the extra point. He does a full sprint. I mean, he's running a 4.840 back to get on the kickoff team. He runs by, he gives Robert Lay a pat on the butt as he's going by, and it's a very hard one because he's running so fast, and he is on a dead sprint to get back to the kickoff. Quentin Morgan throws, knocked down Adam Chaucho. That's happened 3 or 4 times tonight. Quentin Morgan tries that little slant pattern to cover Scott, and now Denison's got it sniffed out, and Adam Chaucho is just jumping up in the air every time after Morgan's 2-step drop and knocking those passes down. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Well, I was talking about that earlier in the game, Kenny. Quentin Morgan's going to have to get further back away from the line of scrimmage to really see what's going on downfield and to get away from the balls being batted. They don't have time to get up.
2nd and 10, running the option this time. Morgan pitches to Gaines. It's on the ground, and the Jackets all had a chance at it. I don't know who got it back now, and the Jackets do. Paul Howard recovers the fumble for the Jackets, and he's psyched up. And the Jackets have it now at the 20-yard line. Lois Hubert's going to check in at the tailback spot for Denison. Right. Get your stats ready, because here come all the substitutes.
And it's early on in the third quarter here. We have 9:18 to play in the third quarter, 49-9. As the substitutes start coming.
Dwan Gentry, the quarterback, he gives it to Lewis Hubert, running left. Not a whole lot there.
Number 23, Lewis Hubert, is the tailback, brought down by number 6.
He gets to about the 17-yard line, give Hubert a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd and 7.
Well,
Jackets look like they might hit the 50 mark again.
Well, you got to think they will. With only 16, 17 yards to go here.
Nick Bauer split out wide to the right side. It's Lewis Hubert, cuts it inside, nothing there.
Hubert brought down by number 32, Jason Pierce for the Broncos.
Jason Pierce makes the stop for Denton after no gain for Lewis Hubert, and it'll be 3rd down and 7. Offensively, also for the Jackets, we'll see if any substitutions on the offensive line. Chad Carlett's in there at center now. Andrew Keener had been doing the centering chores, and Shane Yergens at left tackle.
We've got Marcus Walker and Nick Bauer split out wide left now.
Dewan Gentry is the quarterback, and he's going to give it up the middle on the trap play. That's Bashari Turner. He's got a first down. Pushing inside the 5. Running over a man into the end zone for the Yellow Jacket touchdown. Bashari Turner, who's had a good night with a 17-yard touchdown run. And it's 55-0. 55-9. Might as well be nothing.
You got to give him a little credit there, big KW. You got to give him, you know, they got 9, but they had the lead twice this game.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I realize it doesn't mean much, but they did. That's something they can say. That's something they can take home.
That's right.
Take out of here. We led the #1 team in the state. That's something nobody else can say.
Robert Lay's extra point is good. 7:59 to play third quarter. Denison 56. Look, here goes Daniel Vogel. Look at him. Look at him.
We love it.
Loving Danny.
Look at him. Love that.
Loving Danny V. 7:59, 56-9 Jackets. We're back more football in a moment at KRKM. Yeah.
Turnover that time. Fumble. Killed the Broncos.
Robert Lay's tired of kicking off, so he kicks a squibber to the 15. It's taken by one of the up man. Pretty nice return out to about the 33-yard line. That was number 40, Brad Hermes. We were talking about him. He's
Number 40.
deaf, but played a fine game. He starts on defense. He's broken up a couple of passes, had a couple of tackles.
41, Brandon King. Also number 35, Bashari Turner.
7:50 to play. Third quarter, by the way. Fisher wide left, Wood wide right. Quentin Morgan still the quarterback, hands it up the middle. That's Keldrick Scott.
Number 5, Keldrick.
And at tailback, he's across the 35 to the 37. Pickup of 3 for Scott. See if there's any substitutions defensively for the Jackets. We'll try to get them all in for you if there are. Right now it doesn't look like much. Quentin Morgan on the option. He's going to keep it. Pitches last second. Nice decision. Keldrick Scott with a nice little pickup down the sidelines to about the midfield stripe. Pickup of 13 for Keldrick Scott to the 50. And a Denton first down.
Was like that Burt Burnett guy last week.
That's the way the option's supposed to look. Nice job by Quentin Morgan. Held on to it as long as he could. Started to turn it upfield. Maybe even turned it upfield for a couple of yards. And then pitched it at the last second. Matt Fisher comes out wide left. Sean Wood wide right. Eye backfield behind Quentin Morgan. Keldrick Scott dots the eye. Quentin Morgan throws. He's hit hard just as he does throw. A nice catch by Matt Fisher coming back for it. Definitely some pushing and shoving going on between him and Molly, but no flags thrown.
Wow.
And 20-yard reception. Quentin Morgan to Matt Fisher.
Kind of surprising they didn't go to Keldrick Scott that time. He was lined up as a tailback, but usually he's been the guy they go to deep like that on those kind of plays. But maybe that's why it worked that time.
First and 10 Denton from the Jacket 30. Fake it to, well, they give it to Scott. This time there's flags down in the backfield.
Number 5, Keldrick Scott on the carry run.
Scott gets a yard to the 29, but let's wait and see. Flag is illegal motion. I think Scott started moving forward just a little early.
Well, you said flags down in the backfield. It took a while for it to come down. Boy, he threw that up. I mean, that had like re-entry procedures going on through that. Thing was high.
And Denison going to march them on back. Make it first and 15.
There's a flag on the play.
One of the Jacket reserves over here getting warmed up on the sidelines, ready to go in the ball game.
Brings up a first down.
Actually, last week it seemed like the Jacket reserves played almost as good as the first teamers did.
You are correct, sir.
First and 15 from the 35. Keldrick Scott takes it running right on the sweep. Nice speed, but he can't get around the Jacket D. He's going to lose yardage.
Carry brought down by number 20.
These guys are fast. I tell you what, and I said this last week, that Denison's just got everything. They got all of it.
Daniel Vogel makes his stop back at the 38, 37.
And Denison's deep, too. It's not just their first string. They don't have just one or two guys that are good. They've got a lot of guys that are good on both sides of the ball. I mean, and the other thing you see as we play each team in our district, Kenny, they've got about 10 to 15 more guys than every other team, and that in itself is just going to be an advantage to you.
And Denison, the 4th largest enrollment in the district. Late pitch try, and Keldrick Scott's got it on the option play. He's running all the way back to the other side of the field, but he's brought down again, Daniel Vogel.
Oh, come on, Daniel.
Get up, Danny V.
Daniel Vogel for the Yellow Jackets.
He's all right.
Yeah,
he's all right.
He's just
Quentin
waiting.
Morgan there started to turn that option up. Decided at the last second he wanted to pitch, but you don't do that, and he pitched a little too late. Keldrick Scott has to pick it up, run all the way back across the field, and loses back to the 39-yard line, so a loss of 2 more there.
Well, you know, a scary play because Keldrick Scott's fast. If he got around that corner, you know, with a little bit over pursuit, the way the option was going the opposite way, Keldrick Scott could have got loose.
Quentin Morgan now under some pressure. He throws over the middle, incomplete. Intended there for Sean Wood. Derek McDade on the coverage, and it'll be 4th down. 5:23 to play, 3rd quarter. Denison leading 56-9 over the Denton Broncos. Katie Russell, again, your homecoming queen tonight. Crowned at halftime, and of course, Denton here just going to go for it on 4th and about 18.
Well, we have 5:23 to play in the 3rd quarter here. From the jungle.
We had to kind of wait a little bit. Thanks to Mike Bennett, he's back here keeping our stats. Thank you, Gary O.J., studio engineer. Tonight, 4th down and a long way to go. A little flare pass, screen pass out to Keldrick Scott. He's got some room. He's inside the 25 to the 20. And should have enough for a 1st down. Brought down by Jamal Hull and Derek McDade there. That's Tim Bilbrey also on the stop at about the 18-yard line.
Will be a 1st down. Great individual effort there.
Gain of 21 on that screen pass.
Well, Keldrick Scott, and he's getting a little bit tired too. He's wore out. They're using him up.
2 catches, 106 yards for Keldrick Scott.
Now it looked like just a nice little swing pass outside to the left, and he had a lot of room out in front of him because the receivers are taking everybody downfield. 1st and 10, Morgan under some pressure, rolling to his right. Bashari Turner's got him in his grasp. Interception, he threw it on the run. Not a good idea. And it's picked off by Marcus Walker. And he gets it back to the 25-yard line. Nice job, just a little center field action by Marcus Walker. Stepped in front of the intended receiver, who was Sean Wood. Picks that one off, and not a good idea to throw the football there. No, and not on the run like that. And he really he almost looked like he threw that in the air, like he jumped and threw it or something. But you know, you really kind of hate to see that for him because they just converted a 4th and 18 and then come back. They had a little bit of momentum going after that, you would think, and came back and made a critical error.
Now stoppage of play here just before we get set. Mass substitutions by the Jackets, and we'll see there's a timeout. And Denison calls a timeout. Let's take one with them. 4:51 to play, 3rd quarter, 56-9. Jackets lead the Broncos. More Yellow Jacket football on the way at KIKM.
We're back at the jungle now, 4:51 to play, 3rd quarter, 56-9. Denison all over your Denton Broncos here.
1st and 10 for the Jackets, and they go to the inside out. And it's Lewis Hubert carrying the football, trying to get around the outside, cuts it back inside now, gets across to 30. And a late flag thrown by the line judge. Hubert to the 31-yard line, a pickup of 7, and then the flag comes down. Dead ball personal foul against the Broncos. So tack 15 more onto that 7-yard pickup.
A little bit of a late hit, I guess, really kind of just a late fall on you. Kind of a play is what it looked like to me. That's what I was seeing anyway. And Kenny, I've just noticed that the wind seems like it's picked up a bit here in the last few minutes. When we kicked off tonight, there was virtually no wind out there. It was a beautiful night for football. There was no wind, and the temperature's probably in the 70s somewhere. And now it seems like the wind's come back up from the south a little bit. Of course, the flag's dead on the stick over there.
Inside out left to this time, and DeJuan Gentry gives it up the middle. Not a whole lot there. Jackets had the ball all the way up to the 46-yard line on that one, Jay.
Brought down by number 50.
Do have some substitutions in the game here for the Jackets. Josh Gibson was actually in the fullback spot there. Pick up of 2 there for Bashari Turner, and it'll be 2nd and 8. Ronnie Braxton's in the game. Still got most of the offensive line in there. Jason Morgan still at the right guard. Jeff Boss now, right tackle. Jeff Boss at right guard now. Justin Sutton at left guard. Pitch out left side here. Lewis Hubert on 2nd and 8. Hubert's got some room across midfield down to the 45, and he's brought down there.
Lewis Hubert on the carry, brought down by number 80.
By number 44, Kyle Wilson. And give Hubert there a pickup of, a gain of 7 for Lewis Hubert to the Denton 45, and it's going to be 3rd down and a short 1. Vincent Elizondo checking in at tight end, as well as Josh Gibson checking back into the football game. Also Ryan Hall in at center right now. Power I behind DeJuan Gentry, the quarterback. Hubert's got it, running right, looking for some room, cuts it back inside, finds some. Enough for a 1st down, and then a little bit more all the way to the Denton 36-yard line.
66, Jason Morgan.
We'll call it the 35, pickup of 10 for Lewis Hubert. Clock running, 3:17 to play here in the 3rd quarter. 56-9, Jackets lead. God, it's the 3rd quarter, Jay.
Huh?
It's the 3rd quarter. That's what I'm saying. It's the 3rd quarter.
Look out, we've got Antoine Duncan in split left here.
Antoine hadn't run the ball too much the last few weeks on that skimpy ankle. Lewis Hubert nowhere to go this time as he gets the handoff
Hubert on the carry,
across left tackle. He's right at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Also in the stop, Martin Tovar, number 54.
Lewis Hubert no gain, and it's still at the 35-yard line, 2nd and 10.
We're down to 2 minutes and 30 seconds and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Counting down, that is, with a score 56-9.
It's Hubert again running left. He's inside the 30, 25, and stumbles inside the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Brought down by number 20 for Denton.
We'll see where they mark the football, and they'll mark it right at the 20. So a pickup of 15 there for Hubert.
And as usual, Lewis Hubert looking real good.
Yeah.
Looking real good. There doesn't seem like a huge drop-off here.
1st and 10 for the Jackets from the Denton 20-yard line. It's Bashari Turner on the trap play up the middle this time. He's the fullback.
Carry for the Yellow Jackets, brought down by number 44, Kyle Wilson.
Kyle Wilson makes a stop after, we'll call it no gain. Leave it at the 20.
Well, Marcus Walker checking in along with Vincent Elizondo.
2nd down and 10 for the Jackets from the Denton 20-yard line. And they're going to run the option, and it's pitched to Marcus Walker at the last possible second, and not a whole lot there. He's got a couple of yards to the 18.
Marcus Walker on the pitch out for the Yellow Jackets.
Call it the 17, a pickup of 3 for Marcus Walker. Mike was guiding again. Thought the handoff was going to Turner.
You know we need to get Mike, don't you? With some glasses. Maybe some better ones.
3rd down and 7
a better pair.
After the 3-yard pickup. See if Gentry puts the ball in the air. Nope, pitch out left side. Lewis Hubert has to cut it inside. Not a whole lot there. We'll give him a gain of 2 to the 15. We'll see what they want to do here. I'd like to see a field goal try, but that's just a personal thing, you know. That's one of those kind of things. Seems like you run a score up. Robert Lay's upset over here that they're not going to try the field goal. So the Jackets will go for it on 4th and 5 from the Denton 15-yard line. Clock running, 12 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. Power I behind DeJuan Gentry. Denison quarterback, long snap count, trying to draw Denton offside. Does not work, so they pitch it out left side. Lewis Hubert cuts it back inside to about the 11, but I don't think it's going to be enough for a 1st down.
Won't be enough.
And Denton will take over on downs. We're also at the end of the 3rd quarter. Our score through 3 at the Jungle. Munson Stadium, Denison 56, Denton 9. Back with more Yellow Jacket football in a moment on KIKM.
Because when you do run the score up on people, they don't forget about it. You know, coaches may change positions and all. You know, you may coach different teams. You may meet up as coaches later.
Right.
The players don't forget it, you know, and a couple years down the road.
Quentin Morgan from the shotgun keeps it this time. Good little run around the right side, about the 19-yard line.
25, Marcus Walker. On number 86, Michael Pugh.
We'll call it a gain of, we'll set it at the 20, a gain of 8 for Quentin Morgan. .11:23 to play in the ball game, 56-9. Denison leading Denton. We got to turn up the horse, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
3rd and 1 for the Broncos. They give it right up the middle.
Morgan on the quarterback.
Morgan keeps it. He's got enough for a first down to the 22-yard line. 23, we'll call it. Pick up a 3 for Quentin Morgan. First and 10 for the Broncos.
Denton 2 out of 11 on 3rd down tonight. Man, they did get 2 though.
And the clock is run down to 0. They didn't get a timeout called, and yes, they did.
But it's fun.
Oh, heck, it's a blast. Better this than losing 56-9, isn't it? Ian Gaines gets the carry right up the middle. And Junior Johnston makes the stop. He's in the ball game. We'll see. We'll just call it no gain. 2nd 10. He lost a little bit, about a half a yard.
Jason Morgan in on defense there.
Michael Phelps still in there defensively. Junior Johnston, the other tackle. Jack Bogard in at the rover position. Shari Turner, Paul Howard still the linebackers. Lewis Hubert in at the strong safety position. Morgan pitch out left side. That's Ian Gaines. And he's hit as he crosses the 20 to about the 25 before Turner brings him down there. Derek McDade still in at a cornerback. Pick up 2 there. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Jack Bogard checking out. And Dell Davis, number 18, will check in for the Jackets at the left corner position. Marcus Walker, of course, also in there. Jamal Hull, still the other cornerback. 3rd down and 8. Wood split out wide to the right here. Quentin Morgan now rolling to his right. He thinks about tucking it under, and then he realizes not going to get away from Paul Howard back at the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 5 for Quentin Morgan. And that brings up a 4th down. Shari Turner having a heck of a game tonight. 7 tackles on the night. And also running the football, 4 for 25 and a touchdown. Stephen Jennings back in punt formation, standing back at his own 6-yard line. Dewan Gentry and Jamal Hull standing back at about midfield. Aaron Hunt comes after another one. He lets this one go, and Gentry takes it at the 44. He's going to run it, comes left, trying to get behind the wall. He's behind it. 45-40, 35-30, 25, jukes a man, 15-10, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Nice return to Dewan Gentry.
And I tell you who sprung him, Aaron Hunt, with a vicious block all the way at the end of the wall to get him all the way through and down the sidelines.
49-yard punt return.
And it was a 49-yard punt return, and you know, Kenny, it was only a
50-yard punt.
Really? I only had it for 38.
Or they hit the...
Was they punted from the 19?
19, and he caught it at the 41. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, that's right. Okay. You win. Dewan Gentry on the option. He's going to keep it, cut it inside. He's close to the goal line. You're right. The 19. 38-yard punt. 40-yard
Thank you.
return. I was trying to make life easy on me is what I was doing.
Well, hey.
Does quick math in the head. Didn't work. Pickup of 6 for DeJuan Gentry, the quarterback. It's going to be second goal from the 1. Clock running 7:50. Second goal from the 1 for the Jackets, trying to get to the 60 mark. Give it to Lewis Hubert, running left side. Touchdown. Lewis Hubert off tackle to the left side. Leading the way over there, Justin Sutton, Michael Pugh, the linebacker, Brandon Key in there to fullback. The Jackets take a 62-9 lead.
I'm saying, boy, Denison just all amongst it.
Special teams phenomenal all year long.
Boy.
Wait for Robert Lay's extra point attempt. It's good. 7:41 to play in the ball game. Denison 63. The Denton Broncos 9. Back to more Yellow Jacket football in a moment on KIKM. Not a problem. Robert Lay's kickoff is high. It's end over end. It's going to be Keldrick Scott letting it go over his head and in and out of the end zone. And the 20-yard line again for the Denton Broncos. How many times tonight do you think they've started their own 20 due to touchbacks?
Several.
What, 8 kickoffs for Robert Lay? I bet 6 of them they've been touchbacks. At least 5.
Well, more kickoffs than that for Robert Lay. You got 9 touchdowns.
That's right, so it'd be 10 kickoffs. So, man, my math skills are bad tonight.
I'm telling you. I'd say at least 7 times they started at the 20.
Yeah, I think they've had 3 good kickoff returns. That's been it. First and 10 from their own 20 for the Broncos. It's going to be Morgan. No, it's Berlakovich in at quarterback, and he overthrows his intended receiver, Sean Wood. Brian Berlakovich, number 11, in at quarterback for the Broncos. Oh, they've got more footballs. Can they see us? They can't see me up here. What's wrong with these people?
What's wrong with these people?
The cheerleaders can't see me.
What do you mean they can't see you? You hang out the window with your arms are flailing.
How do they miss me? I don't understand. They're not even looking up here. Oh, man. What? That's a fastball. Berlakovich gives it up the middle this time. Nice run. It's Tony Love, I believe, number 30. Yep. To about the 35-yard line, looks like. Caught the 34, pickup of 14 for T. Love. T. Love, the man, he carries the football. 2 carries, 29 yards for Mr. T. Love.
T. Love.
T. Love. First and 10 now from their own 34. Berlakovich, 3-step drop. He throws outside. It is caught by Sean Wood. Nope, incomplete. He trapped it.
You know, and Kenny, that's a hard pass to throw, that sideline kind of out pass like they're running. It's really not even an out. It's more of just up the field about 3 yards, but it's still a long ways to go from the opposite hash mark across the field.
That's the key. It's basically just a 5-yard hook, but Berlakovich is on the far side of the field. Sean Wood is split out wide here about, 7 or 8 yards from the sideline. That's about a 18, 19, maybe 20-yard pass. There's a fumble on the exchange from Berlakovich to Tony Love.
Looks like he got it back, though.
Yeah, Tony Love gets it back.
Covered by the Broncos.
And it'll be 3rd down and about 10. Let's try to get some of these substitutions in, Jay. We hadn't been talking about that a whole lot. Derek Bout checks into the game, as well as number 80, Jay Odom for the Jackets. Also in there is Nate Pike. Lewis Hubert still in there, as well as B.J. Smith. Berlakovich throws. It's incomplete. Nice coverage by Dell Davis. Was intended for Matt Fisher. Falls incomplete. Micah Meeks checks in for the Jackets.
83, Jack Bogart's still in there also.
Good defensive stand by the Jacket Reserves.
Oh, yeah. Well, like I was saying earlier, the Jacket Reserves are not a big drop-off from the Jacket starters. I mean, obviously, they keep putting points on the board over there, so.
Stephen Fisher's going to punt again. Stephen Jennings. I'm thinking you punt away. I mean, you just kick it to the sidelines. Molly and Gentry back deep again. And that's what he does. Not a bad little punt by Jennings. Rolls out of bounds at the Denison 38-yard line.
A 28-yarder.
38-yard line.
A 28-yard punt with no returns, better than a 60-yard punt with a
70-yard return.
touchdown. Yeah.
Oh, me, oh my, sweet potato pie, stick it in my eye.
You just come up with things like that when you get this far along. 6:14 to play in the ball game. Nick Bowers comes split out wide left. He's played almost the whole game. Tim Bilbrey has to, and DeJuan Gentry's going to call a timeout. Let's take it with them. 6:14 to play, 63-9. Jackets lead the Broncos. Back with more Yellow Jacket football in a moment on KIKM. DeJuan Gentry's a quarterback. First down and 10 from the 39. Pitch out left side. Lewis Hubert. Lots of running room. 45. Midfield. 45. Cuts back inside at the 40. Slips on the turf. But gets all the way down to the Denton 31-yard line. 30-yard run. 31-yard run by Lewis Hubert, who's a little bit slow getting up. Twisted an ankle on this wet turf. He made that cut at about the 40-yard line.
Well, you know, that cut almost, it was a mistaken cut, really, but it almost worked out really for his advantage because it really caused an extra bit of delay, which caused the pursuit to overrun him, and if not for the one man on the tackle, he's gone.
Brandon Key and Josh Gibson in the fullback on this power I set. Now they move to the inside out to the right side, just inside Aaron Hunt at tight end. DeJuan Gentry, long snap count, gives it to Lewis Hubert. Counter play, left side. He's caught in the backfield. Nice defensive play by number 26, Zach Toman.
Toman. I was going to go with
Toman?
Toman.
Toman?
That's what I was going to go with.
Okay. You win.
I mean, I don't know.
Loss of 1 there for Hubert. Second down and 11. Aaron Hunt checks out. Marcus Walker goes split out wide right. Adam Chacho at a tight end with the 2 tight end set. Michael Pugh's the other one. And an offset eye with Brandon Key at the fullback. Lewis Hubert the tailback. He's got it running right behind Gentry. Gets a little bit. Spin move. And he picks up 4 to the Denton 29. Adam Chacho checks out. Eric McDade and Tim Bilbrey in for the Jackets. Justin Sutton still on the offensive line. Also in there for the Jackets, 61, Brandon Barnes at the left tackle spot. Eddie Baker at right tackle. Lewis Hubert's got it. Running left on the sweep. He's inside the 20, 15, 10, 5. Lewis Hubert, Yellow Jacket touchdown. 69-6.
Hey, yikes. Man, I tell you what, you can't help but run through huge holes in your offensive line like that. You're not going to go down. You're not going to run into anybody. The only thing you can do is score.
Yep.
Man. Whew. Kenny, you're the official rule man here. There's not a mercy rule in football, is there?
Well, I do think there's a time where they're supposed to keep the clock running, and they're going to have to go for 2 here as the ball's dropped by Josh Gibson on the extra point, and he's in for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, that's always nice.
Well, it's not like
nothing you can do.
Bad snap.
That's right.
Not necessarily a bad snap, but Josh, here comes Danny V.
Hey, wait, look. There you go.
We love Daniel Vogel.
The Daniel Vogel dash. We've got it down now.
4:24 to play in the ball game. We'll just keep it right here. 71. 71.
I tell you what.
To 9. Lewis.
Trouble right there, man. Oh, 7 touchdowns between C-Rob and Lewis Hubert. Man, oh man, did the Broncos ever want to get back to Denton?
Oh, man.
Look at Daniel Vogel. Woo! Love it. He's out there. He's still jacked up, man. He just can't wait.
Robert Lay's 11th kickoff tonight. It's end over end. It's deep and in and out of the end zone. Touchback number 8.
They're going to have to ice up the leg again, you know.
Yeah, he's kind of limping over here to the sideline.
He may not be able to drive his car home. He'll press the gas and stuff. Oh, boy.
71-9. Jackets lead the Broncos, 4:18 to play in the ball game. Brian Berlakovich, the quarterback, 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Handoff up the middle, Tony Love. He's got a couple. He's written down there. Michael Pugh, one of the gentlemen on the stop. Brandon Key also in there, as well as Junior Johnston. After a pickup of 2 to the 22, it'll be 2nd and 8. 47, Brad Purdue checks in for the Jackets. As Nate Pike checks out. Micah Meeks in defensively. He's at the rover position now. Jack Bogart at the linebacker. Handoff right up the middle.
My goodness.
That's 23, Chris Griffin.
Kenny, they're still hitting as hard as they've been hitting all night. Right now, they're still just absolutely trying to knock it.
Pickup of 2 there for Griffin to the 25. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Jason Morgan checks in at the defensive end spot. Vincent Elizondo's in there at the defensive tackle. No, I'm sorry, Elizondo's rover now. Berlakovich to throw a 3-step drop. It is complete to number 3, Sean Wood. He's got enough, looks like, for a first down, and he does. Pickup of 7 on the pass play from Berlakovich to Sean Wood out to the 32-yard line. And a first down. Jeff Boss checks out of the ball game for Denison. Kenny Halpert is the free safety. Pitch out right side. Tony Love fumbles the football, and he picks it back up.
Daniel Vogel. Man. They're going to have to get him a workout gym on the sideline just to keep himself contained over there.
Daniel Vogel is on the sidelines, but he was hyped up. Brandon Barnes into the ball game. Nate Pike checks back in along with Jeff Boss. Brandon Key and Brad Purdue check out. Jay Odom at left cornerback for the Jackets. Also in there is B.J. Smith at a linebacker spot. Berlakovich, handoff, counter, Tony Love. Denton just looks all kinds out of sync, and some hitting going on by the reserves. Jack Bogart first went in on the stop. Kenny Halpert comes up, lays a lick on Tony Love. Nice little pickup for Love. He gains 8 to the 40. But he paid the price for that.
Well, the clock winding down now to under a minute and a half to go in the game. 71-9. The score. Denison all over Denton tonight.
Here's a handoff up the middle. Tony Love. He leaps for a first down to the 45. Pickup of 5 there for Tony Love. Brandon Barnes with the stop.
That was Nate Pike and Jeff Boss getting back in there.
Clock now under a minute.
Shane Yergin at the right defensive end over there.
Berlakovich hands it right up the middle. That's 23, Chris Griffin. And clock still running. He's got a gain of 2 to the 47.
We're down to 30 seconds now and counting at the jungle here. 71-9, Denison.
Second down and 8 from the 47 for Denton. We're under 20 seconds now. Berlakovich is going to throw. Slant intended for Wood, incomplete. Nice coverage. Chris Brown, number 39 on the coverage there. It falls incomplete.
We have a driver's license and a
Third down and 8.
for Linda Summerall. This is yours. You can claim it.
Blakovich now 1 out of 5 throwing the football for 7 yards.
We're at the back gate.
Not bad, not bad, but with only 15 seconds to go, he may only get to do that one more time.
3rd and 8. He's going to run the ball this time. Left side, that's Tony Love. Room across the midfield. 45-40. He's down the sideline. 30. Finally run out of bounds with about 7 seconds left.
That's Shane Yergin, looks like.
See where they finally spot the football. Okay, they've got him out of bounds way back up here at the 39-yard line.
Will be enough to get a first down, though. That'd be their 12th first down. That's matching Denison here on first downs only.
14-yard pickup for Tony Love. Now 8 carries, 58 yards for Tony Love. This should be the last play of the game. First down, and it's going to be a sack. Brian Berlakovich is taken down by Justin Sutton. He gets his first sack of the season, and that does it for homecoming 1997 as the clock runs out. Final score from Munson Stadium, the Jungle tonight, Denison 71, the Denton Broncos 9. This is Denison Yellow Jacket Football on 101.